Boaz, why are we doing another tier list?
Because there are no new releases, and all the airsoft companies haven't sent in their prototypes. So we'll get to it soon enough. We'll get to it. But in the meantime, due to global shortages and shipping and manufacturing, wow, what a mess.
Yes, definitely.
What a mess, yeah. But in the meantime, I think we should talk about a lot of important things, I think.
What does this list have to do with Airsoft, though?
It has to do a lot with Airsoft.
I'm not seeing anything Airsoft.
Okay.
It's all food.
All right, hold on. Now, Cisco is, the big man himself, is quite the connoisseur of fine dining. I myself also, I guess, just have a unique taste. All right? So, we're going to go over today about all the different kinds of foods that you might bring to the airsoft field. Because most of the time, if you go for a weekend day play, there's always downtime where you eat. Refuel your body.
Yep.
What would we advise you players to bring or not to bring to the airsoft field? Now, again, our opinion completely. We might be completely wrong on everything, or we might be spot on. We just thought this might be a little entertaining and informative to you guys, especially if you guys are new to the hobby.
Yep.
And as always, before we're getting in, make sure to subscribe, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, we are into the 500,000 subscriber range, and thank you so much for that, by the way. The growth has been tremendous.
Yep.
We deeply, from the bottom of our hearts, so thankful that you guys have decided to support us. But YouTube does not like Airsoft.
No, they do not.
Yeah, all the social media platforms do not like Airsoft. We're constantly dealing with the looming fear of being zucked, and we've been zucked. All of your subscriptions, all your likes, all your comments down below, it all helps. And if you guys want to support us directly, if you guys want to keep the Gucci content flowing, all right? And 2022, we want to try to make it out to a lot more local fields outside of California.
Yep.
That is actually one of our biggest plans, but none of that will be possible if it's not without your guys' direct support. So make sure to stop Airsoft Chat for all your Airsoft needs. And without further ado, let's get into the tier list. So in traditional fashion, I'm going to explain all the tiers out here. So at the very bottom, we have lamb sauce, all right? It's specifically referencing Gordon Ramsay. Where is the lamb sauce? All right, so it's just, it's missing the mark,
Okay.
It's
all right.
Yeah, but in a very angry and demanding and entitled way, like Gordon Ramsay always does. Moving up to D tier, we have uncouth. It will be uncouth of you to bring this food item.
Is that even
to
a
the
real
airsoft.
word?
Yeah, it is a real
Uncouth.
word. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I know specifically because I memorized it for the SAT test.
I had a feeling.
All right.
Why did I know it was going to be the SATs?
Hey, I'm Asian, bro. My parents spent thousands of dollars to help me prepare for this test.
Okay.
Okay. C tier is practical.
Practical. C
It's
tier.
practical.
Okay.
Yeah, practical, middle of the road. Like you can see the logic behind why you would bring this to an airsoft event.
Yes.
Okay. The B tier, we got the bus. All right, we're joining the bussin' bus. All right, it's good.
Why?
It's good tier food. It's a solid classic on the airsoft field. All right.
Okay.
A tier, we have exquisite.
Okay.
Exquisite. This food is exquisite. And topping off at the S tier, we have the chef's kiss of approval. It is.
I'm actually very interested to see where we categorize all of these.
Yes. All right. So let's get into it. Also, by the way, it's not just meals. We also have snack items.
Yeah.
Because some of you guys might not be eating full meals.
Yep.
Yeah. On the field. Okay.
Oh, that's a staple.
This
is standard.
Yeah. But I specifically fell in love with this because it's high protein.
Okay.
I'm all about the protein. It comes with whole wheat crackers, so it's not super unhealthy. And it has a little bit of this like fake mayonnaise thing, so it has some fats in it. The fat will help you keep you staying full throughout the whole day.
Fake mayonnaise.
And yeah, because real mayonnaise and a can of tuna, I mean, like how long is that gonna really last? I
guess.
The only downside, I guess, to this package is it's probably chock full of preservatives because it's canned.
Yeah.
It's meant to last forever.
I'd say practical.
Practical?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, especially because you don't need it
Yeah.
to bring a can opener to open it. I immediately thought why would I bring a can opener?
Yeah.
And prepare all the stuff.
Yeah, I would say it's very dependent on your taste because I know some people out there really don't like fish.
Yes.
They really don't like tuna. I personally do love tuna.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I grew up with it, especially tuna salad. It's one of my favorites. I mean, personally for me, I would put it up at the bus tier. I think it might join the bus.
Really?
Yeah, just because it's so convenient. You don't have to do this whole spread thing. right? You
Okay.
you literally open the package, you do the can, and just.
Now you said this is a snack size though.
Yeah.
How full do you get off of one packet?
Well, the thing is, I don't like being completely full on the airsoft field.
Okay.
I just want to eat just enough to not be hungry.
Yep.
And then if I'm really hungry at the end of the day, I'll eat something afterwards. Just because if I eat a whole meal, right, I get weighed down.
You get the after lunch.
Yeah, you get the itis.
Yeah, itis.
Itis.
Yeah, I get that. Okay.
So one or two of these. Yeah, one or two of these. And if you go to like Walmart or any big box store, you can buy a pack of these for like $1 and some change.
Really?
Fucking change. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So $2, right? You spend like $2, maybe $4 if you're gonna buy 2 of them. You could last you the whole day of play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I still think practical, but you've upsold
All right.
the
all right,
convenience.
good.
But how is it taste wise?
I think it tastes perfectly standard tuna salad. Like no surprises.
Okay.
It has like the little bits of like the pickles in it and a little bit of
really?
like a little bit of onion, So it's like it's your typical tuna salad.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's good. It's good. Yeah.
Okay. Like if it were a fruit roll up, I could snack on those throughout the day. I'd probably put it in bus.
Bus? It joins the bus?
I guess it joins the
All
bus.
right, it joins the bus.
I would say
Alright,
that just because it's very convenient.
Yeah.
Like you literally buy like a box of like 10 or 12 for like $3.
Yeah.
Share it with your friends.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a quick
yeah,
snack.
yeah.
It's quick sugar as well.
Yeah.
Which will
Quick
help
energy.
you. Yep.
Yeah,
exactly.
quick energy, yeah. So I would probably eat maybe 1 or 2 of these throughout the whole day. So maybe like between every other game or so.
Just to divide it up.
just to pop some, because you don't want to do too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, sugar overload is never a good thing.
The sugar high is
yeah.
real.
Yeah, it's real, and then the crash is very real. There's no coming back from that crash.
Oh yeah. I think it's fairly simple.
Yeah, it's simple. I think, because it's a nice handheld food.
Yeah.
But my biggest gripe with the burger is after you're done eating it, you don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
You don't want to do anything
Especially if
afterwards,
it is a larger
Yeah,
burger.
yeah.
It is quite filling.
Yeah. So after the lunch break, if I have a burger, I can't play the next game. I usually can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With it being so hefty, I don't think it's quite practical.
Yeah, I think it's bordering on the uncouth.
What does uncouth mean?
It means like ungraceful, like not graceful, or like it's kind of like.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree to that because
Uncultured.
Like even though it is very satisfying,
Yeah.
like especially after you ran around for like 3-4 hours, then it's lunch break. It's so good. Like it just hits different.
Yeah, save the burger for after the last game.
Exactly.
Yeah, when you go home or on the way home.
Yeah. So. It's definitely, I would say, D tier as well.
Yeah.
Even though it's good, it's not good for the day of play.
But personal experience though, the last Mills and West game I went to, I bought before we went to the field. I bought, I think like 4 or 5 like McDonald's but doubles, and I saved them in my pocket. And then the second day, I think it was day 2, I was hungry and I just needed quick, convenient food.
And you just pulled it out of your pocket.
Pocket burgers, baby, but they're McDoubles, they're small. So just eating one was like good enough to keep me going. I don't know, just personal experience.
You were eating 2 to 3 day old burgers, not refrigerated.
It's McDonald's, bro. They never go bad. It's chock full of preservatives.
All right. I actually highly recommend pizza.
Yeah.
I do, because here's the thing. I used to work for a pizza restaurant, and then if I worked the day before I was going to play, I'd make a pie, bring it home, keep it in the fridge, and then I would bring that pie. And cold pizza hits different.
Yeah.
It's good.
I personally am not a fan, but yeah, there's a lot of people who love cold pizza. But but I will almost guarantee, right? Almost every local field will have some kind of pizza service.
It's always Little Caesars.
No.
It's always.
No. Our local field does Costco. The good pizza, the right.
Do they really?
Yeah, they do Costco. Pizza, in my opinion, becomes a very slippery slope because, like, you eat like 2 slices and you want more because it's good. So I would not recommend eating anything more than 2 to 3 slices, or else you're gonna fall into the lunch slump.
Honestly, I'd say 2 slices and cut it off.
Yeah.
Again, your goal should be to just satiate the hunger.
Yeah.
And then play more.
Yeah. So you get 5 friends, split the cost of the pizza 5 ways. Each of you get 2 slices.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely the way to go. I would say
you said 5 friends.
Yeah. So
there's only 8 slices to a pizza.
Oh, okay, then 4 friends. Okay, cool. I don't know, 8, 10. Again, yeah. I personally would say it's very much on the exquisite.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Exquisite,
I'll put an 8 tier.
It is
solid.
exquisite. Yeah. I would I would say if money is of no object to you guys, or if you guys are down to spend that kind of money, definitely order on the field.
Everyone says it just backs them up. It backs them up. And then to get unbacked up, you eat the gum. Because apparently the gum has laxatives in it. And I'm not about that life. Okay? I am not. I don't... See, I like to chew gum normally. And if I didn't know that beforehand, I would have popped the gum in and then maybe a third of the way through the day, I'm like, oh no. And then you have to, there's time to prepare it. You can't eat it cold. I've seen people eat it cold. But if you want to do it the right way, you got to put it in the bag with the heating pad, pour the water in it, let it steep there for 20 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. And then, it's a process to assemble that.
Yeah.
And granted, I have seen it, and it is a good amount of food. There's a good amount of food in there.
Yeah.
And I know they're made to give you a good
energy
caloric
boost.
intake.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's practical at all.
Yeah. I would say it's probably our first lamb sauce of the day, especially for one day, not even one day, but just a day's worth of play.
Yeah, if you go for a casual day, there's no need to.
There's no need to. I think some people or some kids I've seen have eaten MREs just for the full...
Yeah, for the experience.
I don't know, for the full experience.
Oh, yeah. At a Milsim event, I get it. There's time to actually sit down and make those.
Yeah, but here's the thing with my biggest gripe at MREs is not the taste. I personally don't mind the taste of MREs. I know most people hate them.
I've heard
I personally don't care for the, I have very low standards when it comes to good food. Okay. And again, my taste is twisted, let's say. With MREs, my biggest complaint is, number one, sodium, sugar, and calories. Right?
Okay.
MREs have a lot of sodium and they have a lot of sugar. Really? And also they have a lot of calories, So
I think that was the goal of MREs.
Yeah.
To be able to have a lot of all of that.
So from what I've heard, but from what I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but from what I heard, right, an MRE is supposed to last you a whole day. So you eat that, really? And that's your meal for the day, So that's why there's so many calories, is because you just eat that. Because when you're on patrol and stuff, and you're doing military stuff
well, it does
on the
come
field.
Divided. It's not just one item.
It
comes with a biscuit.
But from what I've watched, right, I've watched videos on packing your ruck and stuff. For I did that to prepare for Milsim West. And some of the real military guys, some of them were even saying you throw away the whole package, you just get the meal.
Oh, really?
Just the meal pack. Yeah, just because it makes it lighter. And that's what you need. That has the most calories. That's just what you need.
Okay.
It takes out the bulk and the clutter.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just get that. But again, ton of calories, backs you up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're totally unnecessary for a day's worth of play. Yeah, definitely lamb sauce. These are apple slices, but they can be any kind of sliced fruit or vegetable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Practical.
I would say it's
Chef's
probably
kiss.
and here's the reason why. Here's the reason why. If you're gonna be active and you're staying active, I think eating whole good food is very good for you. If you have the time, personally for me, I'm just really lazy and I need to start doing this when I play. Yeah, but eating healthy, good food honestly makes you feel good afterwards anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not gonna feel weighed down in between rounds. Have a couple apple slices, maybe some sliced oranges. Let me tell you, after running around and being active, those orange slices, woo, they hit good. Yeah. They hit good.
Sure.
And they're low on calorie, simple carbohydrates. Your body instantly turns it into fuel.
Yep.
You'll stay high energy throughout the whole day.
The reason I say practical because it's easy to prepare. You don't even need to slice it. For most fruit, an apple. You can bring an orange. You can peel yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I've bitten into oranges. I've bitten into bananas.
What do you mean you bitten into them?
But anyway.
Oh my.
Anyway.
All right.
But I'm saying, if you get some carrots and cucumbers, bell peppers, right?
Yeah.
Chopped up. Bring some hummus or maybe some tzatziki sauce or something for fancy. Maybe ranch. It's such a very good healthy snack. Makes you feel really good. The problem with a lot of these foods over here is that they have a lot of complicated sugars. Yeah. Carbs, and that takes time for your body to break down, which is why you feel tired afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll agree to that. I would say the one thing though is I think fruit is best cold.
Yeah.
And there are plenty of times where you take it out of the cooler and then you start snacking on it and then you leave it there.
Yeah.
Baking in the
Put it back in the cooler.
Put it back in the cooler.
Yeah.
Please, because when you go back to it and then you bite it, it's ew.
Yeah.
It kind of gets a little mushy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
Just be smart about when you eat it.
Yep. An ethnic option. A cultural option.
I've actually brought out my portable stove and brought out a pan and some tongs and I'll collaborate with all my friends, so we can all just bring foods that we want to eat. And we'll cook it there.
A whole feast.
A whole feast. So actually, this is definitely like the most impractical thing that you could do.
But let me tell you, when Cisco cooks, oh man, if you have to try Cisco's cooking. It is next level.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And it's not just Korean barbecue. I've cooked burgers before. I've actually cooked like Spam and eggs and rice before fried rice. I made a lot there. Even when we've gone camping before, I made a whole breakfast spread.
Oh, it was a feast.
And it's so impractical. The amount of time that it takes to cook, like, I do highly recommend trying it out at least once.
But I would say, on the practical side, I'll have to do it as it's uncouth. It's not practical.
I will say that as well, just because the food that you can make can be
the food itself will be chef's kiss.
Yeah.
But just the whole process, very uncouth, unpractical. Yeah, it's a lot of time investment.
Yep.
But try it once.
Yes.
Try it once.
Yep.
Easiest to eat. One of the easiest to eat.
I would say between bus and exquisite.
Really? Okay. But the biggest downside, heavy.
You're right.
Heavy.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
Heavy. So just to be nice, I do love myself a good burrito time to time, especially from the Taco Baco. But man, just like feel afterwards, you know.
It is heavy feeling.
Yeah.
If you're able to control yourself and only eat half.
Yeah.
then
I would say it's practical.
I'd say it's bare minimum practical.
Yeah, I'd say it's practical.
A burrito as a whole, as itself, it's literally food wrapped in a tortilla for you to hold.
But it's hard to stop.
You ate a burrito this past weekend.
But that's a McDonald's. That's a McDonald's.
Editing Boaz. Insert picture of Boaz eating burrito now. Okay.
Okay.
This is him enjoying the burrito.
But they're like this big. They're like this big. They're like small.
Okay, so maybe
burrito.
you need to get like just some smaller burritos. The dollar menu burritos.
Yeah. But there's some burritos out there that are like the size of a loaf of bread.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, like that's a whole baby.
Yeah. That's up to you to be practical though. Like if someone goes like, I want the monster burrito. I want to want that.
So that's what I'm saying. It's practical because no matter the size, right? If you gauge your portions, then it's by far the easiest, most hassle-free food you could bring.
Okay.
You know, because it has a lot of food groups in it.
Yeah.
You know, it has your carbs. It is pretty starchy.
Yep.
It has your protein in it, which is good. But you have to know when to stop.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd probably say go with something that has meat. Don't just do like a bean and cheese burrito because that's just...
It's gonna make you gassy, bro.
Well, not that, but it literally is. It's all carbs. Like
you just feel bloated and gross.
Exactly. Don't do that. Do something that's like maybe rice, you know, and meat and some veggies.
If I could afford it, all meat burrito. I've done that plenty of times.
That
it is.
Wow.
It is a delight.
That sounds too savory.
Delight.
I'd say right at Chef's Kiss, my guy.
Or Chef's Kiss?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Easy.
Man, yeah.
It's just like one of those things that you can grab.
Yeah.
And it's like good.
Yeah. Be careful because they're dry. And they're salty. They're going to dehydrate you.
Yeah, so you definitely need to be drinking water.
Yeah, portion control. Don't bring the whole box. I would recommend just bring like a Ziploc bag.
Yep.
So that way you won't feel tempted to keep getting more.
If you do bring the box, make sure you share it with friends.
Yeah. If you don't share, don't be that guy. Don't be that jerk.
Yeah.
Offer food to your friends.
Yep.
And next up we have hot chip. Any kind of chip. Any chipazine. Any crisps.
They're really greasy, or it's a light snack.
I would say, my personal opinion, I would say it's uncouth. A lot of people might not agree with me. I would even go as far as to say it's almost lamb sauce. But
really?
I'll be nice. Yeah, I see a lot of people eating chips. They're really salty, guys. A lot of sodium.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, and you don't want to be eating all that salt on the field. It's gonna dehydrate you.
Yep.
Yeah, and especially out here in California where it's really dry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that surprisingly are not well hydrated and they don't know.
Oh, for sure.
And it will take a toll on your body. And at the very minimum, if it doesn't become a medical issue, at the very minimum, you're not gonna feel good.
Yep. If you do want to bring chips, bring like the snack size bags.
Yeah.
Something that will fill the craving, but
don't
bring like the family size
if you
bag.
cannot part with your chippy chip, at the very minimum, I would recommend bring extra water.
Yes.
Bring extra water. Whatever you think you might need, bring extra of that because you will need to rehydrate it. Yeah, very salty.
That'll literally suck the moisture out of your body.
Yeah, I mean, most of this food very high in sodium, so drink a lot of water. The ramen noodles, ramen. The nudes, if you will.
This is practical if you bring a thermos with hot water.
Yeah.
Or
jet boil stove.
Yeah, boil stove. Or if the field has
hot water.
Yeah, or a microwave at least. Yeah. Like, but other than that, this is really practical. Honestly, this is super high. This sodium, is like 3 times the daily sodium you need.
If you are going to eat this, either way, if you really love the taste of the top ramen, I would say don't drink the broth.
Please don't.
Do not drink the broth.
Don't do that.
Yeah. But again, very high sodium, don't do it.
Here's what I've seen some people do. They'll get the cup of noodle, then they'll put a whole bag of chips into it.
Oh, that's even worse.
It's like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah. Drink a gallon of water before you go out to play.
Exactly.
Even after you drink a gallon of water, you're not going to feel good because you have a gallon of water in you.
Yeah.
Oh, the classic, my favorite. Do I need to say any more? The glizzy is a chef's kiss.
Glizzies are so salty also.
I will be willing to make the sacrifice.
And hot dogs can be heavy.
I would also boil the hot dogs. Very wildly unpopular. I don't necessarily like doing that.
Yeah.
But that's just what I grew up on. But if you boil the hot dogs, it does take a good amount of the sodium out.
Chef's kiss.
Surprisingly for me, again, like I make it a point to drink a lot of water on the field anyway.
Yes.
So if I just had a couple hot dogs, like for me, like it's very convenient. If it's already pre-made, very convenient. It's up there with the burrito.
I would say it's
not as carby. Not as carby.
Yeah, I would say it has the convenience of a burrito, or even the convenience of a burger, because you can like literally have it wrapped.
And I never finish the bun. I usually just leave the bun left over.
Eat the dog.
Yeah, of course, bro.
That's the important part.
That's the part that matters.
Okay, I don't know about chef's kiss because I've had plenty of dogs that are just not good. Like not even just not good. That just ruin you that night.
Very well.
Boaz, tell me, out of the amount of times you've had a hot dog, like for lunch, how many times have you had the runs after?
I don't even know. I don't even remember. I don't remember.
If it's more,
all I remember is just eating the hot dog and it was good and I liked it.
And then you didn't associate the runs with the dog after.
Yeah, it was probably something else. Probably something else I had.
Dang, even the exquisite's too high. I'd probably put it.
It's so classic. It's so classic.
It is classic.
Come on.
We have a lot of classics on here.
Come on.
But I say buzz.
Fine.
I say buzz.
Fine.
This is me. I don't remember the way they taste. I remember being a kid. I didn't like the way they taste.
I personally love the pepperoni pizza on Lunchables specific. It just brings me back to a time where a simpler time in life. The nostalgia rushes back every time I eat it. The little flatbread thing, I don't know what they put in it. It always did me just right.
Do they still come with the mini pack of candy?
Yeah.
Okay, when I was a kid, they had that and a can of soda. Like a can
soda.
of like Coke or a can of Sprite.
I remember getting the Capri Sun, not the soda.
I grew and I saw it evolve into the Capri Sun. But every time I had a Lunchables, I didn't like them.
Listen, if you want MREs, if you want to eat MREs on the field, this is the closest thing you can get to an MREs. Or I call them kid MREs, right? Because they like never go bad, and they're, I don't know, man. Like I eat 2 of these and I'm good, bro. I'm good for the rest of the day.
Uncouth is I gotta put it in D.
What?
I gotta put it in
What? Come on, it's so practical. It's a meal ready to eat.
You have to assemble it still. You have to assemble each little bite. No, it's uncouth.
No, come on. Low tier practical. Come on.
No.
Compromise. Compromise with me.
Nope.
Oh my.
You can put it in practical, but I say it's uncouth. No, absolutely not. Practical.
Practical? Yeah, I would say it's definitely practical.
At the bare minimum, practical.
Very little thinking you have to do.
You just literally, if it's pre-cut, you just. Yeah. No problem.
But even packing it, right? You just get Tupperware.
Yeah.
Whatever you have for dinner, throw it in. Yeah.
Or if it was left over from a restaurant, it's already in Tupperware.
Yeah.
It's already in the to-go tray. Yeah. Just bring that whole thing.
Yeah. Easy. Practical.
Yeah. But if it's a steak dinner, that's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's pretty hefty.
Yeah. That's heavy, bro.
Yeah. Actually, eating the steak is not bad. I would eat the steak and vegetables. I would stay away from potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would stay away from that.
I agree to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say it's on the practical side. Don't eat more than 1 donut. I recommend. Yeah. try to avoid the temptation of going back for
hold on. Are these like the pink box donuts, or are these like Krispy Kreme?
Krispy Kreme is way more sugary than the
exactly,
pink box. Yeah.
but it's so much lighter.
Yeah,
it's not as much like dough.
It can be either one. It can go either way. Swing either way. I would not recommend eating more than one donut on the field.
Yep.
Yeah, to that one donut, we should be able to. If you're like maybe kind of groggy in the morning.
Yeah.
You eat a donut real quick. All the sugar just wakes you up, and you're that's it.
Maybe one for breakfast, one for lunch.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But supplemented with a lot of water.
Yeah. Just imagine a simple sandwich.
Okay. If it's a simple sandwich, I'm
meat, cheese, and mayo.
Together. Yeah. I'm throwing it together.
Yeah.
Practical.
I love it though because it's so simple. It's like
it's practical. I mean, they can bust. They can.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They can.
Specifically this with the white bread, like it getting stuck on the roof of my mouth. Like I love that. I love that.
No, but I hate when like it sits in the cooler and then moisture gets into it and then the bread becomes like a paste.
It's even better.
It's not. What are you talking about?
Better.
It's gross.
It goes down so much easier.
It does not. It sticks to the roof of your mouth.
I literally just stick and just one bite swallow, and then I'm done.
Disgusting. I like to chew my food.
I would even argue it's exquisite.
It is not.
It is.
No, exquisite. We are getting into the finer palate.
Oh, gosh.
We're getting to more complex flavors.
Fine. All right.
I would say low bus.
It has a bus. It has to bus.
Low bus.
I would say it is as practical as it gets.
I agree.
It is as practical as it gets.
Like, there's nothing more practical than literally grabbing the food out of the freezer and throwing it into a bag.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, and it tastes good.
No preparation. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah. The fats and the proteins from the peanut butter is good.
Yep.
Right. You get. I mean, a little bit too much sugar for my taste for all the jam and the jellies and
honestly,
the bread. But it's good.
When Uncrustables first came out, they had way too much jelly.
Oh yeah.
They had way too much. Then they fixed it. Now it's like literally a half of what they used to.
I used to like the OG because I love the jelly.
Really? I thought it was way too sweet.
I love the sweetness.
Why?
I don't know. I would instantly say it is lamb sauce. Nothing against mom spaghetti. I love mom spaghetti.
What?
But the pasta is way too heavy, man. Way too heavy, way too starchy.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I'm bumping that right into exquisite.
What the
Here's
hell?
the thing. If you pack it the night before, it's easy. Literally. The Tupperware of spaghetti and noodles, and that's one of those things where you can literally put it.
But that's the same category as last night's dinner. But I'm specifically talking about spaghetti itself, in and of itself.
Just
spaghetti.
Okay,
pasta, spaghetti. Mom spaghetti is one of my favorite spaghettis.
But I will agree.
Yeah, but not for Airsoft.
It is very hefty.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd have to put that in bus.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll be nice. I'd say it's exquisite. I'd say it's exquisite because
maybe low. Well, actually,
because it's super convenient. It's already pre-made. It's like a burrito. It's lighter than a burrito too.
I'll agree to that. That's what I was just about to say because it's not as hefty, especially if you get like a cold cut sandwich with the vegetables. You leave it in the cooler.
Yeah,
the vegetables stay crisp.
Yeah,
like you get like the different textures.
Yeah. It is a
flavors.
Elevated culinary experience as opposed to the bologna.
Yes,
cheese.
Definitely 100%.
Although personally, I would argue this is just as good.
No, Boaz, no. What? No. You look at the pictures; they're obviously different.
Dude, my mouth is watering right now.
You're looking at the hot dogs.
The glizzy and the bologna sandwich.
A frozen dinner. Frozen dinner.
So you pull out the freezer?
No!
You leave it outside and it thaws out.
It does, but it does.
Hear me out.
Hell no.
So it's frozen.
No.
It's already pre-cooked. It's pre-cooked.
Some of those
leave it out.
Some of those frozen meals are not fully cooked.
All right, but
you need
I don't
to
know,
cook.
man. But the most iconic is a banquet Salisbury steak. You know.
Everyone had that.
Yeah, and you know, you pull out the freezer, you leave it outside in the open. You know, by the time it's lunchtime, it thaws out. So it assumes room temperature.
Boaz, let me tell you something. Have you ever had just defrosted, like frozen food?
Yeah.
Now, how did you enjoy it? If you say anything but I hated it, Boaz, you have issues.
I was indifferent. I was indifferent. I'm like, hey, that's flavor.
No.
This is supposed to be this is supposed to be gravy.
No,
this is supposed to be Salisbury steak.
The fake potatoes don't even represent what they are frozen, or when they're microwaved. It's just powdery.
Hey, but when I eat it, I tell myself, hey, it's supposed to be mashed potatoes. And it goes down. It goes down easy.
Put it in lamb sauce, Boaz.
It goes down easy. I don't have to chew twice.
Put it in lamb sauce, Boaz. This does not belong in an airsoft field.
I think it's one of the...
No! Boaz! Put it in lamb sauce!
One of the most.
Boaz, it is not. No way. No way in hell it belongs there. It does not belong in an airsoft field.
I think this is our most contentious.
It doesn't even belong at the field.
Yeah, it does. It has its place.
No. It has its place
I will say
home, in the freezer.
No.
For you to pull out and put it to the microwave.
Hear me out. TV dinners in and of itself are sad.
Yes.
It's sad food.
Of course.
Okay? You eat that at home? That's depressing, bro. That's a sad party. That's a sad party. That's like a birthday party that no one shows up to, and you're by yourself, you know. And you did the little party by yourself. All right, that's the banquet meal when you eat it at home. Now you take that to an airsoft field. That's again sad. It's a sad party with people. You know, like imagine you gotta watch The Office. Right there was when Jim and Dwight had to throw a birthday party for like one of their coworkers. And, you know, it was a very sad-looking party because they had brown and gray balloons because it matched the decor of the office. And they had a banner that says, "It is your birthday, period." Right? It's a sad party. It's a sad party. But you know what? It's ironic.
Do they?
And that's what makes it good.
They make brown balloons?
I don't know. But they had them. That's what I'm saying. So a banquet meal, right? A TV dinner, you take that to a field. Boy. It's sad, but it's a sad party. You might like that.
If I see anybody pull this out, anyone, even a complete stranger, pull this out, I'm going to take it from their hands, put it in the trash, and I'm going to give them a sandwich that I made. I know
exactly what I'm bringing next time when I go shopping with Cisco.
I'm never going to play Airsoft with Boaz ever again. That should not have been on this list.
Again, right? We have a connoisseur of fine dining, and you have someone whose taste is a little skewed,
Boaz,
a little twisted.
I need to take you to places to, like, improve your palate.
No, because if you did, I'd gain a bunch of weight.
You'd end up fat like me. That's what he was about to say.
It'd be bad. It'd be bad for me. But yeah, those are rankings. Those are recommendations, or not anti-recommendations. Some on this list that I would highly recommend.
No, absolutely
highly recommend that Cisco vehemently opposes. But either way, these are our breakdowns of all the foods that we've seen on the field. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Tell us what your favorite food to eat, whether it's on this list or not.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think, and I would say it's a very evenly distributed list.
With how we have it set up, I would agree to it.
It is a perfect bell curve. Yeah, it is. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe for more content and support Airsoft GI so we can do more interesting content.
Yeah. If you want to see more of this
twisted content,
let us know in the comments below. Again, if you want to support us directly and you want us to, head up your fields and create more content, go over to airsoftgi.com, pick up all your airsoft goodies over there because they are the biggest supporter of us being able to do this. And other than that, we'll see you guys later.
Peace.